Welcome to Who's Who in the Valley. Today we have a special guest. She is the director of the Highland Activity Center. Welcome, Miss Heidi Bey.
Hi.
So first off, tell us what you do at the center.
I am the center's director. I coordinate activities, go in the community for fundraising activities, basically a little bit of everything. At this point, I am missing coordinating the Meals on Wheels disbursement. So thank you for inviting me here today.
What is your background, or what is it that helped you be successful at this job?
Well, my background is a hospitality specialist and I have medical training. So I guess diversity is a must in this situation. We have a huge demographic of people. My demographic ranges from approximately 40 to 100. We are right next to the Highland Elementary School, so we try to incorporate the kids every year with at least one or two activities and do what we call intergenerational activities with the children.
Okay. So what kind of activities do you offer at the center?
We have everything from yoga, tai chi, bingo. We have a hot rod car club. We have card groups that meet in the daytime. We have a card group that comes in the evening. We have a political group, the Mature Voters. They will be meeting this evening. Mr. Runstead will be speaking to the group. We have a variety of activities that can be done throughout the day and night, exercise programs, puzzles, book exchange, book club. We have a coin club. End of this month, our coin club will have a show at the center, so there'll be a vast amount of coin collectors, stamp collectors.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. Which activities would you say the patrons enjoy the most?
It depends on what time of year, because we do have the community garden in the backyard of the center, so that brings in a whole new population of people and gets everybody outside. Bingo's always a hit during the day. Again, the Hot Rod Car Club, the Coin Club, cards in the evening. Our Mature Voters Club is great. We have a singles group, which is basically a 50 and above group that meets for cards, potluck, outings. We do go on trips. We have casino trips that are organized, and a variety of people will participate in those. Henry Ford Museum trips, Toronto. We even have option for folks to research going to the Bahamas in long distance trips.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So what got you interested in this career?
I've always been a people person. I was raised in the restaurant, hotel, hospitality, food service industry. Worked at the hospital in the area for several years, midnight emergency department. Was trained in the nursing program, medical first responder, CPR certified, all that fun stuff. Just born into it.
Yeah. What would you say your favorite part or the best part of the job is?
Best part is the people. I really enjoy the fact that the folks can come there. They create relationships with each other. It becomes kind of a family environment. My family's strewn about Michigan and the United States, so they've really become my family members, and you get to know folks, and they call you when they're up or down or in between, and you hear the good and the bad, and it just really is a nice place to be when it's just nice.
Yeah. So, is there any worst parts or negatives to it?
Well, as the people are the good part, people can be the difficult part too. Yeah. So, you're dealing with different personalities on a daily basis, people's illnesses, and so it's just kind of frustrating in that fact that some days that, if you get everybody has their crabby pants on, it's going to be kind of difficult. Otherwise, it is just part of the job, and I've learned very well to let some things roll off my shoulder, because it just can't take everything personal, because folks do have bad days and they're going to vent on you because they are comfortable with me. I'm in that's what I'm there for. You know, we have resources for housing issues, and we have Ask a Lawyer program where folks can come in and speak with a lawyer at no cost. We have foot doctor. We have all different variety of services. So you get a huge amount of questions called in. Taxes are being prepared by AARP right now for the 50 and above group, and that's free of charge. So it depends on what time of year, what kind of issues we'll deal with, and that's what we're there for.
So how do you customize activities for those with limited physical or mental capabilities?
Well, that's where we have a vast amount of activities, as I've kind of touched on. We have everything. We'll go on, say, the Kensington Island Queen ride. That is handicap accessible. We have handicap accessible transportation through the Smart Bus. The Highland Milford Transportation Service has buses that will run daily to help those get to doctor's appointments, dialysis, just basically go to the grocery store, out to lunch. And it really just is another service that we collaborate with and are able to provide for the community that assists people of different economic and physical capability and mental capacity. Special needs come to our facility for recreation. We do help transport folks that have, whether it's transportation issues or just a basic inability to drive any longer, to their jobs, or volunteer services, library.
So what are some benefits to staying active?
Well, of course, we know that if you don't move it, you lose it. And so that's where, with our Tai Chi on Monday mornings and yoga on Thursday mornings, we have Tuesdays and Thursdays. We also have a exercise program that is brought to the patrons or anyone. It's open to the community. So we want to keep people physically active. The mental activities that we provide, the lecture series, and the things that will stimulate the brain, the book club. Last year they went around the world, and it started with Around the World in 80 Days, and the book club coordinator devised a map, and so each place that they traveled, they had a book that correlated with the program. And we have a lot of reading material. We do have seminars where services will come in and do like memory testing, and we have trivia day, and they keep each other going just on the sheer banter and challenge of a daily good quibble or conversation. Yeah.
So what challenges do you overcome when working with people?
Just trying to keep things active and interesting, because it is hard to keep the vast, at 4,200, you're servicing a lot of folks and a lot of different personalities and activity levels. And so that's where we'll have our yoga instructor has learned to accommodate those that have had hip or knee replacements. They do have the mats, and we'll be able to get down and service those that'll want to do a true yoga workout. But then she's been able to acclimate to like a chair yoga version. We have the ability to coordinate canoeing and kayaking trips. Again, our community garden, we have ADA compliant tabletop garden areas. Our boxes that are there for the rental, so people can grow their own fresh produce or flowers, it doesn't matter, whatever they want to put in there, as long as it's not illegal, we don't care. But those are raised box beds, so then you don't have to get right down on the ground. And it's a very nice environment there, and I'm getting excited about it. We have our seed starting program at the end of the month. We'll germinate inside and then move to the boxes and the tabletop gardens areas that assist those that may not have the knowledge to grow and make it all work out, that there's a group that will work together and then they can help each other. We do try to grow a fair amount of community sharing food to donate to the area community sharing project. So it's a nice community service in that fact also. Children came over last year, did a seed to market project where the kids came, started their seeds, and we germinated them. They had to fill their box up with their mulch and their dirt and their compost, and they planted and they grew it and watered it and got it to the farmers market that now is in Highland at the elementary school. So that's another one of the process that we get to work with. The Huron Valley Farmers Market, our Highland Fire Department, we're right there located next to the Oakland County Sheriff's. We're very close to the Highland Township Library. And so it's a nice little group of people to work with, all your township officials. Our township supervisor, Mr. Hamill, participates in the garden. The township treasurer, Judy Cooper, participates in the garden. So it's nice that we can all work together and do things in the community that, you know, keep it normal. I guess you would say that, you know, you're walking up to your garden plot and you may be standing next to some township official that's in their dungarees digging in the dirt just like you. And you can have a nice talk while you're there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to students who may want to work with people like you?
Go into it open-minded, open-hearted, be patient, don't take things personally, and enjoy what you like, because if you don't enjoy it, you're not in the right place.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for joining us here today.
Thank you.
This has been Heidi Bey of the Highland Activity Center.
Thank you.